Hi guys, this is Sequoia from sequoialinsews.wordpress.com, and I'm here today to show you a quick tutorial on how to insert an elastic strip in your sleeve to create a ruffle sleeve effect. It's really simple. To get started, I have already cut my sleeve pattern out, and this is the Maggie top from Bella Sunshine Designs, which is really a great basic tee pattern. So the first thing you need to do, like I said, is cut your sleeve pattern out. Then you want to measure approximately 1 inch down at the center sleeve cap and about 1 inch up from the bottom hem, and I just marked mine with a little dot. And then you use your flexible tape measure to measure the distance between the dots. Mine is 11 inches for approximately an elbow length sleeve. And then next you want to calculate how long your elastic needs to be, and that's really easy. You just want to use the number from your measurement. Mine was 11 inches. So take the 11 inches or whatever yours is and multiply it by 75%, and that will give you how long your elastic piece should be. Mine came out to 8.25 inches, and then I just you can see I just marked a little purple dot. It's easy for me to see, and then I left the tail on both ends to give me something to hang on to while I'm inserting the elastic. It's easier to get it started and stopped at the exact point if you leave yourself a tail. So I'm going to set this one aside, and I have my machine set up already. I sew this on with a basic zigzag stitch and a regular presser foot. I have a ballpoint needle put in my machine. I'm using a double brushed poly fabric, which is one of my favorites for just everyday comfy clothes. My machine tension, I turned it up to a 7, a little more than a 7. It's just, you can, depending on how much ruffling you want in your sleeve. My machine at a normal zigzag, if I set the tension at 5, it'll be perfectly flat. So I'm going to do maybe about a 7.5 to create a little more of a ruffle effect. To get started, I like to put my needle down and my presser foot down, and then I can hold on to the tail of the elastic at the sleeve cap and my center point where I pinned my elastic in place. The reason I do a pinning in the middle is so I can kind of evenly distribute my ruffles through the entire length of my sleeve, and I won't get the elastic pulled tighter at the top compared to the bottom. It's just kind of a way to keep yourself balanced out. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using my finger in the back to hold the elastic tail down. And you want to gently pull your elastic so that it's flat, but you don't want to distort and stretch your fabric below. So keep your fingers out of the way. It's kind of tricky to get started, but just go slow. It's fun. Basic zigzag stitch. I have my bobbin, and I loaded my top thread with a dark brown, which matches my front fabric, but also so you guys can kind of see it. I'm not a stickler for matching everything perfectly, but you do want your bobbin thread to match your fabric, because that will be visible in your finished garment. So you wouldn't want to use something that's like neon green. That would just look too noticeable. Just match it. And just continue the entire length. And sew and kind of slow. Not a raise. The important thing is you don't sew in a wrinkle, or you don't want to sew over your pins. I want to sew all the way down to my purple dot. My machine has a stitch fix where it'll just place a couple stitches in one spot. You may need to take a back stitch or two. And you can remove it. and you can see from the front that it has gathered to create, I'm hoping the machine or the camera's picking that up. It's evenly gathered the entire length of my sleeve. If I put it up here, you can see. So it's as simple as that to create a zigzag, as simple as that to create an elastic ruffled effect for your sleeve. So I hope you give this a try and see how it works for you. Be sure to follow my blog and my YouTube channel. You can find me, just look up sequoialandsews.wordpress.com. Thanks for watching.